Yes, we are live. What's up, guys? This is Keith Kalfas live here on YouTube, and I want to talk about your service business, my service business, the landscaping business, and the recession right now, and some things that we can do to deal with it. How can we hustle and work our way through this? So let's get started. If you're brand new to my channel, man, I make tons of videos about starting a landscaping business from the ground up, from nothing, because that's where I started. I started with nothing. Dude, I've slept in my car at times when I was younger. It was a nonstop hustle. And starting a landscaping business was the smartest thing I ever did because I didn't have any other options. And it was hard for the first few years, and then it gets easier. But I want to talk about the recession, and we got people joining right now. What's up, guys? Thanks for joining. There was a time about a decade ago, and it's called 2008. 2009, 10, 11 were very hard times. And a certain type of person is what it took to make it out. And it was a certain type of refined hustle. And I think those rules apply the same today as any recession. And I'm not here to talk about politics or talk about the recession. I'm just talking about the hustle, man. And right now in my service business, I'm in Michigan. We were locked down and we've been to work now for like three weeks. The phone is not ringing as much as it used to ring. I normally would be booked out in my business 6 to 8 weeks right now. Right now we're only booked out 3 weeks. I just had 2 more jobs closed today, one for 4,400 and another one for $2,000 and another one for, what was this other one? 4,000 or something. But the bigger luxury installs, I'm not seeing right here as much as the luxury spending happening. So we primarily offer maintenance. If you do lawn care, landscaping, maintenance, luxury installs, I call it luxury because it is a luxury service. I want to know also in the comments below, what are you seeing? So we're getting about 50% of the phone calls. Now we're marketing. We're doing email marketing through MailChimp.com. We're doing voicemail marketing, which is basically marketing to all your existing clients. We're doing Google marketing, spending some money on Facebook ads. And now I'm going through and I'm starting to text the old clients, going through the calendar and saying, where were we at this time last year and the year before? Here's my phone. Where were we? Let me look at the calendar. Oh, okay. We were booked out. Okay, we had finished spring cleanups. We were in a full-blown property maintenance packages, trimming, doing tree trimming, installs, decorative stone, rocks. Like we were booked out. And now we're only booked out going on 3 weeks right now. This is weird. So this is what it comes down to. Answering the phone every single time it rings, making sure it gets answered, following up with every single client, going and doing every single quote that's qualified and being on it like flies on shit. Random times during the day today, we got rained out today. It was pouring rain in Michigan. Like you can't even see the state. It's just covered in a green and yellow blob. I use this app called My Radar. It's awesome, by the way. But we tried to go work this morning because, I mean, you at least got to try. I mean, it was just raining frogs. And so I'm pacing around the house. I get on my phone and I'm going through all the data, and I just start messaging customers and following up. I'm sitting on the edge of my bed like, hey, Mr. Jones, let's nail down a start date. Let's get your project going. Let's get this done. Calling the phone. Hey, Tim, what's up? It's Keith with Kalfas Landscaping again. We stopped by a couple days ago. I left you a quote. We looked at your property. You really said you wanted to get this thing done. You want to get some privacy shrubs installed in the backyard, this thing around your pool. Well, let's go ahead and get that thing done. And I wouldn't say it's a nervousness because it's not. Because when you've been in this game for a long time, you don't get nervous when it gets slow. You get motivated. You don't sit around and watch shit go down the river. You jump on that shit. Like you're fired the fuck up. And I like that challenge. I like going and hunting and having the skill to go out and hunt because I'm a hunter. Are you a hunter? You know, it's a totally different ball game than having your own job. And for those of you here that are trying to get your landscaping business off the ground, welcome to the hustle. It can be scary leaving a 9 to 5 or leaving for sure money, we call it, which is you're just being a slave for somebody else, unless you got like a really good job. Like, that's great. But when you own a service business, unless you have consistent repeat clients like lawn care, you have to constantly keep filling up that hopper with work and never, ever, ever, ever get comfortable. You have to keep yourself so fucking busy that you feel overwhelmed at times. And when you are so fucking busy that you are overwhelmed and you're like, I don't know how the hell I'm going to do all this shit. That's a good fucking place to be, man. That's where you're making money, is when you are on the verge of losing your shit. And that's the fire that stays hot under your ass that makes you fucking hustle and go out and get it. And it's the best feeling in the world. Nothing compares to that. So, I mean, I don't want to sound selfish here. How do I piece this out? No. I take that back. I retract what I said. I don't want to go on that path. What I want to say is, if you got your business off the ground, you know what it's like especially the first 2 years. You know how hard you had to hustle to get this shit off the ground. You know the fucking hell you had to go through to make it happen. If you did it once, you can do it again and again and again. It's in you. It's part of your nature. But don't get caught off guard thinking that just because shit's comfortable right now, or you got a little bit of money in the bank and your bills are paid and you got jobs coming, it's cool, you got clients, you don't know what the fuck could happen right now. So I just think it's just so important to just keep your finger on the pulse and keep your thumb on that shit and stay on top of follow up with every client. Make sure you're emailing your clients, make sure you're calling them, solidifying that relationship. Pricing. I haven't dropped any prices at all. In fact, I don't even want to get tempted to. I'm keeping the prices nice and high. I walked away from a full day of quotes. I do Saturday quotes. I go out all day Saturday. I just quote my ass off. I knock them up set them up like dominoes and knock them down. Right? Quote after quote after quote after quote. It's like, when you come back from a full day of quoting, my close rate's 52%. I want to know in the comments, what's your close rate? Mine's 52%. When I come back and I've only closed 2 or 3 jobs, and I'm following up with these clients trying to close them, I started to get what's going on here? Should I lower my prices a little bit? Should I negotiate with the clients to get my foot in the door and get these jobs? I don't know. But I know any other time in the past when the economy was really good, when I started feeling that way, like, oh, maybe I should lower the price a little bit to get this work, I always regretted it. And I'd be on the job, not happy, because work comes in waves, right? So you have to understand there's highs and lows and there's lulls. And there's these really peak times. If there's just and this is what a seasoned contractor knows, is just because it's a dry spot, that don't mean shit. So don't be taking on work and saying yes and doing, lowering your dignity and your pride and doing things that you shouldn't be doing. That's not going to make your business work. Yeah, but it's slow. I got to, in a lull, because what'll happen is now you'll get a wave of you'll just get hit with a shitload of work, like requests for your services. So much of a request that, oh my God, you can charge premium prices, but now your calendar is booked out for a month with all this bullshit, and now you're on the hook. Now you're stuck doing it. So you're sitting here shoveling shit, watching all these gold nuggets go by. Just just lamb chops covered in olive oil and garlic and seasoning and shit. Fucking cheesecake with strawberries on top and fucking fine wine. You're sitting here, burnt ass fucking cheeseburger. I need it to work. Something about the hustle, man. It's just an amazing feeling, getting out there, getting your hands dirty, getting covered in dirt and grass, negotiating with customers and clients, having stressed out days, working, getting rained out and coming home soaking wet with your feet and your boots are squishing with water, stressed out. You're so fucking busy. You don't even got time to pay your bills or cash the check. So you have to like, I wish there was a big red stop button. I wish I could just press the stop button and stop this thing. It's like a speeding freight train, man. It's that's what refines you. You go through enough of that pressure, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you come out a bad motherfucker, dude. Strengthens you up. Yeah. What's up? Service business tips for you. I just try to make good enough money to buy a loaf of bread at the end of the day. What's up? Service business tips for you. Oh, man. That is a funny comment. DIY lawn care monster. I have talked to 2 clients letting me mow every week instead of bi-weekly. Nice. Talk to those clients, man. Tim, I don't advertise. Almost all word of mouth and referrals. You probably close 90% of your bids. That's huge, bro. What's up, Fernando Marcos? You curse too much. Dude, go back through my last 50 videos. I might have cursed or said the F word 3 times out of 50 videos. And I just said it 3 times in a row in the last 10 minutes. So I don't curse too much. I'm just trying to be real, man. So, but thank you for that. Thanks for that reminder. What's up, Ronald Medellin? Daniel Jewell. Keep cursing, man. Not too much, because according to the YouTube algorithm, if you curse in the beginning of the video, that's a bad thing. But if the audience has been watching for a while and then you curse on the back end, it's not too bad of a thing. But a referral for $5K today. Really happy, Eric Avenarius. Bro, what's up, Brock Neff? Appreciate it. Bill Hall in the house. What's up, Bill? Shout out, Keith. Oh, you're booking 3 tree removal jobs. So is everybody here is full-blown working? Is anybody still on lockdown? Because I was thinking about this, man. We in the green industry are so incredibly fortunate right now that we primarily work outdoors and we have our doors open for work. We should not take this for granted. We should not take it lightly. We're incredibly fortunate to be out here, be hustling and be working right now, because there's a lot of people who can't. There's a lot of people who are struggling, suffering. They can't pay their bills. They're stressed out of their minds. When you are not allowed to go to work, which is a bunch of bullshit, if you ask me. I totally believe, I don't want to get in the political route, but sorry if I triggered anybody here. But what I'm saying is when you can't go to work, you are stressed out indefinitely. That's all you can think about, because you're able-bodied and you're ready to go. Hopefully you're ready to go and you can't go work. Now that we in the green industry are, this is our high season and we're out here working. It's just something to be thankful for. It's a new perspective, right? Entitlement is an interesting thing too. When you think that you should always be getting more and more and more, right? Sometimes that's not true. Sometimes to be able to just put on your work boots and go and sell, take your clipboard and go and sell and close some jobs, and to be able to go and make money and feed your family and keep your bills paid is an amazing, wealthy blessing in and of itself. Sometimes, right? And it doesn't mean you shouldn't want more. I've talked to some people recently that have gotten this unemployment stimulus thing, and that's crazy. Like, I don't know about you, but I don't want any free money. I just don't want any free money. I want to hustle and work for my own money. So what's up, Ditch the Itch in the house? Ditch the Itch is in the house. If you ever see Ditch the Itch here on YouTube or on Instagram, this guy's brilliant. He built an entire business around poison ivy and first educating his clients and then eradicating poison ivy, right? The dog comes in the house and he was like by the backyard fence and then comes in. Now the whole fucking house is itching and the fucking kids running around. There's a rash, right? Ditch the Itch comes in with a fucking cape, green cape, and he fixes that shit, man. Built a business around poison ivy. What's up, Fourth Gear? Gretchen Hitler is going to impose an extension for retaliation to protesters protesting and speaking out. Oh, God. Yeah. Chris, man, I thought about you today, man. Thanks for all your videos and all your knowledge. I was trimming some arborvitae bushes, and then they've been neglected for years. Thanks, Keith. Hang in there, and I wish you. What's up, Chris? Sorry. I'm back here now. So that's all I wanted to say. I'm going to wrap up this video. I won't keep you on too long. I got to go out in the garage right now and work on some tools. Get some stuff ready because we're doing some job tomorrow. If it doesn't rain, I just bought this chipper. It's a industrial compact chipper. So it's like a professional chipper, but it's compact and it's industrial. It's called a Janssen GTS 1500. And it was like $2,000. And I got it delivered from California. It should be at my front door right now. They're dropping it off on a semi truck. I'm going to be pissed if this thing isn't here already. But I was watching videos of this thing on YouTube. I'm like, damn, if I upgrade to like a bigger truck with like a dump box and all that shit, I like spend 16 to 20 grand on a truck, then get a chipper for 20 to 30 grand. I don't do enough tree work to even fucking need all that, but I still would really like to have a chipper. And I'm looking on YouTube and on everywhere trying to find a chipper that's worth a damn. And I found this thing, like there's videos of it. This dude's just throwing branches in this compact chipper and it's just meow, 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 right into the back of a dump trailer. And I'm like, this is dope. I was about to drop like 1,500 on this one because it's like not professional version. And I stopped myself. And so I really hope this thing works good. It'll speed up the jobs where we have to chip stuff. And you could put it right in the back of a dump trailer. I went on a Harbor Freight and I bought like a 4,500 pound tension a winch. It's going to hook up to the battery of the dump trailer, bolt that in, and I could just pull it up in there. Trying to find easier ways to do that. I'm also thinking about getting a Segway, maybe a couple of them for the business. And if you guys do lawn care, I don't know why the fuck you're not using Segways. Why are you not on Segways while you're weed whipping and behind the walk behind and blowing and everything? You should never, ever walk ever again. You should just be on a Segway. And I'm thinking we can literally like mow like wheelbarrows full of mulch. I'll just get on the Segway and just right into the customer's backyard and back and forth and just fly around on Segways all day. Yeah. And I'll fucking put on like a little gnome hat with a cape, right? And the cape will be flopping in the wind. It'll say Kalfas on the back. And I'll have what else? A big ass joint hanging out of on a fucking Segway where the customer's gonna be like, the Segway is gonna be on chrome dubs, man. It's gonna be a Segway on dubs, gnome hat, big joint sticking out of mouth, cape, right? And a mask. You got to wear a mask, social distancing with rubber gloves, hauling ass, getting paid. But dude, I'm getting a Segway for sure. Ninebot has a Segway Mini Pro and it's like $500. I see this thing on Amazon and I did see a video. Did you see this on YouTube? There's a guy on a weed whip and he's weed whipping a commercial complex, just hauling ass on a Segway. I'm like, how come everybody isn't doing this? How come mailmen aren't doing this? Why would your mailman walk? Right? They'd probably give him more work to do if he had a Segway, so it wouldn't be fair. But I'm getting a Segway, so I'm thinking like, could I drag tarp loads of branches with this thing? Is it even strong enough? Then I was like, I need a powered wheelbarrow. No, fuck that. I need a ditch witch. Then I'm up till 2:00 in the morning looking at the TX 1000 fucking Toro Dingo. This thing's $35,000. I'm like, yeah, but I wouldn't even. I only need those things like maybe 5 times a year, and I just rent one, right? Then I found myself on eBay, and I'm looking at like a $75,000 hydraulic boom truck, and now it's 2:30 in the morning. So this is what happened. I'm supposed to get up for work. I wake up at pretty damn late. I wake up at 8 a.m. to start work. Anybody here, like if you didn't have employees, you probably wouldn't even fucking wake up. The only reason you wake up on time and actually get your ass out the door is because now they're on the clock, right? And they're waiting on you, and you can't have that happen. So you have to be on time. And why are you like, were you up all night drinking or something? No, motherfucker, I was on Craigslist looking at fucking Segways and fucking Toro Dingos and all this equipment and machinery. It's like a dopamine drip. I feel like a crackhead, bro. I can't stop this. I have an addiction. I have a problem. This is crazy. Pursuit of happiness. Like you literally, this is amazing. I can go on Facebook right now. The Facebook marketplace. Oh my God. Okay, let's see. Toro Dingo. I saw a B&B Lawn Care. He's got this thing. It's like a cement power buggy, and it's like hydraulically driven, and he rides it around, and he could just dump mulch fast as hell. All right, Toro Dingo on Facebook. Bill Hall. I don't have any employees. I wake up at 10 a.m. and yes, I am up all night drinking. I need to start drinking, man. What's up, Chance Heineman? Jay Salter. All right, Toro Dingo. Let's see. There you go. A Toro Dingo TX 427, 11,500. Oh, look at this shit, dog. Oh my god. It's a Toro Dingo. Oh, ow. Oh my god, it's amazing. It doesn't have the riding thing on back though. So I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag. I think I'm getting an X-Mark mower. I am getting an X-Mark mower. It's gonna be dope. And with the Ultravac bagging system. It's gonna be sweet, man. Look at this. This is my podcast studio, yo. We just downloads on the Untrapped podcast. Thank you guys so much that are listeners of the podcast. If you're out working, we have great interviews. We just interviewed like Brian Fullerton and Brandon Vaughn, who's hosting the Service Business Super Summit, the largest super summit in the world, happening June 11th. So keep your ear tuned for that. I'll put a link below this video soon. We got to get Joshua Latimer on the podcast. We have Eric Reno on there. I want to reach out into the industry and to our community and get some other guys on the podcast. Just amazing content and value on the show. Yeah, dog. If you guys have heard me talk about and post on Instagram, I have a new book that's finished, and it was supposed to be out literally May 1st, but because of the COVID-19 situation, like literally my publisher is, I can't even get copies of the book or anything, and everything is backdated. So I'm going to have to shoot for June 1st now. The book is called Your First Year in the Landscaping Business, and it is an entire breakthrough. If you're in your first year or two in the business, like, please, you have to check out this book. It's like the book I wish I had, man. So I spent 3 months writing it. I recorded an entire audiobook version of it so you can listen to it while you're working. And that'll be out very soon. So if some people have been messaging me on Facebook and on YouTube asking me about it. Like, I thought your book was coming out. And I'm like, not yet, dude. But what's up, Kirk Harrison? Future ex-landscaper, internet marketing guy. Bro, and thanks so much. We just crossed 20 million views and we're about to hit 90,000 subscribers on YouTube here. I started this YouTube channel because, I was a flat broke, desperate guy having debt collectors calling me. I was getting married. I was broke. I was stuck in a dead-end lawn care job. And when I got my landscaping business off the ground, it only took me 6 weeks to replace the income from my dead-end job. 6 weeks. I thought I needed $20,000 in startup money. I thought it was going to take years. And I was so angry because I realized how long I had let bosses of jobs that I worked at take advantage of me by paying me 10, 12, even $15 an hour. That's not shit. When you have your own landscaping lawn care business, like, of course, you're not going to become a fucking millionaire or overnight or anything. You're not going to make what a brain surgeon makes. But damn it. I mean, you literally can go make really good money. You can work as much as you want. I remember I was on the phone with my friend Eric Reno. I was in the business for a couple years. He's like, how much money you make this week, dog? I'm like, dude, I fucking made $1,600. He's like, $1,600. And then like a couple months later, I'm like, I made $2,600 profit this week. And then one week I made like $5,400. I made $5,400. I wasn't even fucking paying insurance or taxes or anything. I had just gotten started. I was like, I made $5,400. Then you get insured and start fucking paying taxes, and you got insurance companies. They got their hands in every fucking pocket and like fucking Pac-Man, just taking all your fucking money. These fucking insurance companies, man. Can I have a little bit more money? I just fucking gave you $3,000. Well, it wasn't enough. I need a little bit more. quarterly taxes coming down your fucking accountant. You need a fucking bookkeeper. Oh my God. Now it's tax time. You don't have all your fucking books ordered. You fucking printing out your fucking bank account statements, sitting down with your fucking accountant, shaking, sweating balls. Hey, Mr. Accountant. Hey, I don't even know what the fuck happened. Hey, please. Hey. Sitting down with the fucking accountant, print all your bank account statements. You're like, oh my God, I'm on a fucking 25 grand. I'm going to be both you out. And the accountant's like, listen, man, everything's cool. I went through all the numbers. We did everything. You just, you only owe like, how much do you owe? I'm like, how much do I owe? You know, I owe like 17 grand. I'm fucked, dog. I'm fucked. He's like, dude, listen, you only owe like $3,600. This is nothing. 3,600 here. And then you owe about 1,400 there. You're like, whew. That's not what it's like. Motherfucker. Oh, shit. You got fucking payroll. Well, you might as well just go work yourself to death and just give it all away. Here you go, payroll. Oh, more insurance, more work comp. Oh, shit. Fucking ain't right, dude. That's when you get really, really, really like, it's not fun anymore doing all the work. Like, I need to grow this thing. But there's not enough profit margin. I would have to get like $100 a lawn to grow this thing. Can I really charge $100 a lawn? Because after I do all the math, I don't understand how this guy's got a $5 million lawn care business. Does he know something I don't know? Because when I do the math, I don't see the money for growth. It's all about profit margin, man. I was going to put out this video and I didn't over the winter. And it was called $100 per lawn. And I'll kind of tell you in a nutshell real quick. If you made let's say you do lawn care, right? And you make about $25, $35 a lawn. I don't know what you make. But let's just say in a hypothetical scenario, you made $100 a lawn, every single lawn you did, even the cookie cutter lawns where you could do like 8 of them in one neighborhood, 8 of them in like an hour and a half. But it's $100 a lawn. So you just made 800, right? What if the profit and profit margins was that high? See, when you're making a disproportionate amount of money because you have arbitrage or a way of doing things, how would your behavior change if you had that much extra cash flow coming in for literally the same amount of work? What could you do? Now think about things like that. You can picture me as a grandpa because was I acting like a fucking grandpa? Huh? Hey? I'm fired up, bro. So, in landscaping years? Yeah, thanks. How old is Keith? You don't want to know how old I am or how young I am. I'm 47, bitches. Keith Kalfas is 47. I'm about to turn 48. At midnight tonight, I'll be 48. I'm a good-looking 48-year-old. Hey. The sun and vitamin D keep the COVID away. What, dog? Chance Heineman. All right, guys. See, I'm having too much fun here. I'm hanging out with you guys. And I need to get out of here because people are going to come look at the video. They're going to go 28 minutes. I ain't watching that. How am I going to learn how to fucking hack the fucking world and watching this London Reel and all this crazy conspiracy shit? YouTube is scary, bro. When you look into the world of the abundance and the mindset, when you see it with the parasympathetic nervous system and you realize that the government is out to get you, man, you can see that there's a higher agenda. But why? Because the agenda's up there, man. But why? Because the fucking pyramids, man. Why? Because Joe Rogan, man. That's my grandpa. Is that my fucking grandpa voice? Huh? Dude, I hope we have the GIE Expo this year, man. I love the GIE Expo. It's like the only place where you can go, where you can hang out with like 8 fucking thousand landscapers. And what's up? How you doing? Hey, man, what's up? And then we go to the big ass after party. Where I never seem to get a slice of pizza. I don't know where this fucking pizza is anymore. There's no pizza, but everybody's drunk and just having a good time, right? If you ain't never been there, you got to go there. You quit your landscaping job a year and a half ago, and now You have a 20 residential and commercial customers, gas stations, etc. You're happier. Your family has more freedom from you. Stuck working, not working. Rob, congratulations. That's awesome, bro. I'm serious. The Illuminati. Mr. C's Lawn Care. This will be your first year. You hope it's not canceled. Oh, the GIE Expo. Yeah. Oh, GIE Expo. They contacted me. They gave me links. You can get half off your tickets. I don't know if you want to buy them now or anything. I'll put a link below this video. After I end this video, you get half off your tickets. The secret is I think I get like $5 or $10 or something off each ticket. So if like 100 people sign up, I'll make a couple $100. I'm like, yay! I paid for my gas to get to the GIE Expo and it saved you like half your ticket price. Pretty cool deal. You're currently stuck in a landscaping job. What advice do you have? Moses Morales. You got two options. One is to make yourself so damn invaluable to that company, to the owner, that you move your way quickly up into management and grow that thing together. And now you make more money, get into sales, and work your way into some type of partnership with the guy and make more money, or start becoming side job Morales. Go out on nights and on the weekends. So kill yourself at work all day, come home, take a shit, eat something, grab a bottle of water, don't even take a shower, and just run out the door and go work until 10 o'clock at night every single day and drink way too many energy drinks until you're so fucking exhausted that you're making more money on the side than you are at your job. And then like I did on a Saturday morning, I woke up and I called. I knew it was the day I had to quit. It was 6 weeks. And I go, hey, boss, I know I have to be to work in a half an hour, but I quit. I'm going full time in my landscaping business. Peace. And he's like, what? What do you mean? You need to be here in a half an hour. You better be here. I'm like, no, I quit. He's like, no, you need to be here in a half an hour. You got 30 minutes to be here. What? Or else I'm fired? I fucking quit, man. I quit. I mean, I already quit. I was just being a nice guy notifying you that I need my check on Friday, man. And I went out, and that day I made $350 doing some property maintenance on my own day of job. And I got $350. The next day was $150. And the next day was like nothing. And the next day, and then little by little by little, before I knew it, I was making like, I don't know, $5-6 grand a month in revenue in my own little business. And that was the day I was in that shitty, rusty pickup truck by myself, covered in dirt, heading to a job, and the sun shined through the window just a certain way. And I was fucking free, dude. I started bawling my eyes out because I realized that all it took was a choice backed by determination, backed by commitment, with a little bit of confidence. And the definition of confidence is your belief in your own ability to figure things out. If you believe in yourself, you'll do it. And it can feel so scary, but you're really just, I don't know, you're jumping out of one shitty situation into another one, right? I mean, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse no matter what you do. So it gets harder and harder and harder. You might as well do it in your own damn business and be your own boss. Because what I like about having your own service business, aside from working yourself to death, is that if you have a family issue or one of your kids needs to go to the doctor, or your animal needs to go to the vet, or you have something that's going on, or you're just having a really, really, really bad day and you need to just sleep, you can make a phone call and move shit around, and you can take the day off. You're going to have to pay for it, but you have more mitigation. There's so many upside potentials. And as far as the ability to learn how to make and manage your own money, and how to, hire an accountant and a lawyer and a bookkeeper, get an insurance agent. And now you have you build this team, and then you start hiring people, and it's this just beautiful thing. And it's so fucking hard at times. You feel like you're pulling your hair out. There's weeks on end where you don't sleep. You just can't sleep. Because if you sleep, the shit ain't going to get done. I remember going 4 months straight and only sleeping 3 hours a night. I still haven't recovered, and that was 6 years ago. But Have I dabbled in a landscape lighting, says Kyle Batson. Your detail to attention would be perfect for learning and adding it to your skills. I have a landscape light in my garage by Coastal Source. It's $160 for one landscape light, but it is the highest quality landscape light. I'm like, this Coastal Source contacted me. They're a landscape lighting manufacturing and sales marketing company. They're like, Kalfas, check this out. It's amazing. You can charge $11,000 to put in somebody's landscape lighting. And I really had considered it. But I'm like, this is a whole nother business. I'm like, shit, I'm going to be in the window cleaning business. I'm going to be in the lawn care business, the landscape lighting business, the window cleaning. I'm going to fucking do pressure wash. I'm going to paint your house. You know what I'm saying, man? Might as well start a dog walking company at the same time and a poop scoop company. That's what I thought when I first started. I was like, I can do all this shit. Then I lost my fucking mind. I remember my wife screaming at me, saying, you're just trying to do too much. I was like, no, I can do it. I can do it. Fucking eyes are crossed. And I couldn't do it. I was trying to do it all. I was like, maybe I should just become really good at a couple things. Landscape lighting is, yeah, I thought about it. Keith's handyman service. Oh, I gotta tell you a funny story. I had this friend named Justin. No, Justin worked for me. He was a smart kid. Hardest worker ever. He was having an entrepreneurial seizure, which means you start your own business. Like you from the moment you have an entrepreneurial seizure, Michael Gerber from the E-Myth talks about this. Like, you can never be the same way ever again. You have to go start your own business no matter what. He's like, Keith, this is Justin talking. He's like, I was up all night. He's in the truck. He's got bags under his eyes, and we're going to the first job site. I'm like, you okay, man? He's like, I was up all night, and I had this amazing idea. And I'm going to share it with you, Keith. I'm already getting the business cards made and the shirts and the magnets. I'm going into business, and you're never going to guess what the name of my business is going to be. I'm like, damn, this is going to be good. He's like, you're never going to guess. I'm like, oh my God, this guy's going to be a fucking millionaire. He goes, Kalfas. So this guy works for me. We're on our way to a landscape job. And he's so fucking excited. He hasn't slept all night. And he's already like literally planning on spending money on this. He was a hustler too. So he says, you know what the name of my business is going to be? I've already got the logo made. What is it, man? He goes, okay, I'm going to tell you. But you can't fucking steal it. I'm like, Jesus. You got Kalfas yelling in the mic here. You guys are probably hold your phones away from your head like, Kalfas, I can't handle it. This motherfucker's crazy. I love him. Fuck the rice-a-roni. You're yelling at your wife. She's like, the rice-a-roni's done. I don't give a fuck. I'm listening to Kalfas, man. Kalfas is going to tell us something good. What it do, dog? He said the name of my business is going to be Jack of All Trades. And he's like, yeah, I know, it's amazing. It is amazing. Jack of all trades. Because he's like, I'm going to do everything. And I'm sitting there driving my shitty truck. It's all like the fucking muffler's falling off. Fucking there's rust all over it. Starting to rain. And I'm looking at him because I'm getting richer than he is at the moment. The motherfucker's working for me. I'm like, ah! I pull over. I'm like, Jack of all trades. He's like, I know it. This is fucking genius. I'll show you. And I look at him, I go, that is the stupidest fucking idea I've ever heard in my life. He goes, what? It's genius. Jack of all trades, man. I'm going to do every business. He's like, I can paint your house. I can do your roof. I can do your landscaping. I'll do everything. And when you think about that, that actually makes sense. Until you go fucking try it. Because I remember in 2000, like, man, that was a long time ago. 2012. I'm doing someone's landscaping. I just finished cutting their their grass at a loss, and I'm doing their landscaping. And then I just cleaned their windows, and the guy's like, hey, you know anybody who can paint? Because I need my shed painted. I'm like, I paint. I didn't know shit about painting. And my buddy Scotty was with me. He had actually done construction for a living before, and he was working with me. He's elbowing me. She's like, shut the fuck up. I'm like, no, we can paint it. I'm fucking broke. I'll do anything for a fucking $1. He's like, really? How much would you charge me to paint this garage? I'm like, oh, I don't know. How much, Scotty? And I literally started getting into the conversation and sending this guy a quote to paint his fucking garage. And then my friend Scotty, who owned a construction company, took me to the side and he told me a story about how you can't just start painting because you think you're a fucking painter, right? You're messing with some serious liability here if you don't know what you're doing, right? And I don't know, a couple hundred jobs like that is just doing anything for $1. God, fingers crossed. I never fucked up anybody's property or destroyed anybody's shit. And, never took too big of a risk. But what's up, Anthony Rochelle? What the hell is this? Look at this monkey. He's a good monkey. This is Ninja. He's a rescue cat. My wife and I got him when we were in an apartment years and years ago. I said, we had just moved into this apartment. We were there like a month. We were sleeping on a blow-up mattress. We had no furniture, no TV, nothing. Sleeping on a blow-up mattress. We put my wife's bank account in the negative $1 so we could get a fucking microwave, so we could microwave something so we could eat. That's how broke and poor we were. And one night I was like, I want a kitty cat. She's like, a fucking kitty cat. I'm like, yeah, you have a doggy. I want a kitty cat. So I go on Craigslist and I see this this asshole, but he was a little kitty cat this time. Like, this motherfucker's huge. This thing was so small and he was abandoned. And I said, we gotta go get him. He's mine. So I spent my fucking rent money on this thing. And I got it. Look at him. He's a good boy. He's probably like, he's got to be like 10 years old now. I feel bad because our little Yorkie dog. You're like, I didn't come here to watch this shit, Kalfas. Unsubscribed. No, I don't unsubscribe, man. Please. I need to hit 100,000 subscribers. All right, so Blades of Grass. Going live. What's up, Blades of Grass? Chris Hochstein, Anthony Rochelle, Kirk Harrison. Fixing a roof. We can do that. Tyler Woodman. Shane Topping. Oh, that's it. Ditch the itch. Thank you. If you don't know why I just got so excited, Ditch the Itch just reminded me of something very important. Ditch the Itch is a human being. He calls himself that. He's here in the chat roll. The cartmate, right? Are you going to put the new cartmate on your new zero turn? Yes. I was up last night looking because I was like, I need something that's like a mobile wheelbarrow that turns and dumps, that I don't have to push the fucking thing around. And I was like, wait a second. I was on Instagram and this asshole posted this thing on the front of a mower. It was like a cart. And I was like, what the fuck is that thing called? And I went down the fucking Amazon hole and I couldn't find the damn thing. And you just helped me. The cartmate. I need to buy the cartmate. One other thing I want to say. There's cat hair floating all over the place. You see that over there? That banner, the Marketing ROI Live Workshop live event was going to be this year, my friends. We were looking at a hotel space, a beautiful, luxurious hotel and conference room to throw my live event called the Marketing ROI Live Workshop with DJ Carroll, Eric Reno, Joshua Latimer, Brandon Vaughn, a lot of the top people in our industry. I wanted to have Ryan Kettering there. I want to just a lot of people that we can all get together in one spot and learn how to market our businesses, how to become better at sales, and to network on a deep 2-day live immersive event. And I was about to literally go slap $2,500 to $3,000 down on a deposit for a conference room and start marketing this whole event and selling tickets for this fall. And then COVID happened. So I'm still up in the air whether I want to do that. Now, Brian Fullerton said he's going to throw his Launchpreneur Academy this fall, right? So if that many people, I'm going to call him back and see what his thoughts are about that, because I know everybody wants to go. And if we can still pull off this live event, I want to do it. But, I don't want to drop literally. The budget for the live event was $60,000. And if I go low, 20 grand, I don't want to come 20 grand out of pocket for an event I have to cancel and refund everybody's ticket money. So if you were at the Marketing ROI, any of my other conferences, you know how good and how awesome it was. We really delivered. How many tickets to the Marketing ROI event? A minimum of 75 people. Could go up to 300 maybe for this year. I do want to throw a live event because there's some amazing stories that came out of that event, some amazing connections, and just, I really believe that's a Launchpreneur event. Do a double play, Launchpreneur event one day and Marketing ROI the next. Oh my God. This motherfucker's a genius. This is some Back to the Future type shit. Blades of Grass, is cleaning windows really worth it? Blades of Grass is cleaning windows? Get the fuck out of here. I'm jealous now. What's going on here? I'm looking this guy up right now because I know Blades of Grass. Blades of Grass. There he is. Oh, 48,000 subs, dog. Blades of Grass. Unless there's two Blades of Grass. Man, you're getting some good views. Oh, shit. I don't see you cleaning windows, though. I see you out here hustling, though. Oh, you're asking me if cleaning windows is worth it. Why did you fucking ask me? Yeah, so the hard thing about window cleaning, I'm not trying to sell you my damn book, but so for those of you that don't know, I clean windows and I wrote a book on the thing. And the thing, I locked myself in my office for like a month writing this damn thing, and it became an Amazon bestseller. It's on audible.com. If you want to learn about the window cleaning business, this is a powerful book. And I wrote this book too. But this is called How to Make $500 a Day Cleaning Windows, right? I have another YouTube channel called The Window Cleaning Blueprint. We're about to hit 12,000 subscribers over there. If you're interested in the window cleaning game, I really just uploaded a video there like 3 hours ago talking about making $164 in less than 2 hours cleaning windows. Right? Window cleaning is a luxury service. When you first get in the game, you can pull your hair out and bang your head against a wall because you can't figure out how to make any money doing it. It's such a weird business. I mean, you're literally like going with a squeegee and a scrubber and some dish soap and just squeegeeing people's glass. And who wants that done? Well, surprisingly, people who have disposable income, who are upper middle class and upper middle class and wealthy, get their windows cleaned regularly. And if you go on Home Advisor, they have like stats about what people spend. Screw that. My data says my average window cleaning job in 2018 was $312. And then I still have to look at my data for 2019. I'm sorry, I've been busy. And I'm guessing my average window cleaning job is somewhere around $312. And it's over $100 per hour. So we go to a house, if it's 3,000 square feet and up, we can clean all the exterior windows with a water-fed pole. And I'm going to upload a video about this next week on this channel right here. You guys got to stick around and see this. We do a whole tour of Detroit Sponge. My friend who's a videographer and professional editor, he's a producer. We hired him. His name is Quentin Howell. He's the black guy with the cool hair. He was like, you've probably seen him if you watch my channel. This guy's an amazing producer. Right? We went to Detroit Sponge in Wixom, Michigan, and we shot an entire video about like the window cleaning business and all the tools that you can use to get into this. But even then, that doesn't make you any money. So After doing window cleaning for 7 years now, I was literally thinking about getting rid of that whole side of the business because it's only 25% of our business at this point. But the weirdest thing is I've worked myself over into this area to now we have a $299 minimum to do any window cleaning job if we're going inside of the house, and a bare minimum of $199 just to show up on the property. So if you have a basic 2-story, 1,600 square foot ranch, I mean colonial house, it's $199 to clean all the windows on the outside, and it literally takes 35 minutes. Cleaning the screens is $4 each, so we can rack up a bill of $30 to $60 for cleaning the screens. So we do houses for $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $1,000 to clean one house and clean the windows. Now I'm just showing you like the bright side of it because there's a whole shitty side of the business that sucks. Like imagine going inside of a customer's house and setting up a ladder to clean a window in their front room that's like up high because there's these rich people with these high up windows. And then you realize that you literally just scratched their $50,000 hardwood floor, or you think you did, because there was a little grain of sand stuck in the rubber of the bottom of the ladder. And now this customer wants to sue you for $50,000 and get his whole floor replaced. So now you spend like, I don't know, hundreds of dollars hiring experts to come out and try to buff that thing out, and you're not sleeping for days on end. Or a customer accuses you of scratching their windows. And now like all the windows are scratched on the whole house. And this is going to be like a $40,000 bill, and your insurance company will drop your ass. You ain't even insured to be cleaning windows. What are you doing? I thought you was doing lawn care. Now you're cleaning windows. This motherfucker's crazy. And now you're up all night sweating bullets research. How did I scratch the windows? I just put a soft rubber, some dish soap, and a squeegee. I scratched the windows. Oh, you just said you scratched the windows. Now you owe 40 grand. 40 grand. Say goodbye to all your hopes and dreams, you window cleaning motherfucker. That's what happens when you clean windows. This is one of the most stressful things in the world. You have to get educated about all these things and present yourself as such a professional. But once you do, you can literally go out and do $1,200 in a day cleaning windows. I got a friend here, Anthony Heyman, Window Cleaning Anthony on YouTube. This kid's like 22 years old and he's charging like $400 a house and he's fucking making bank. I text Anthony. I call him up on Instagram Messenger. It's a fucking Tuesday. I'm out here working my ass off. Let's call his ass right now. Put him on the spot. This motherfucker is like literally he's hiking in the woods with his wife now. Congratulations. I'm like, aren't you supposed to be working? It's Tuesday, Anthony. Tuesday. He's like, fuck you. I'm out here hiking in the woods, pocket full of money. Kid's 22, cleaning windows like a boss. Got a YouTube channel. I'm sick of this bastard. He's making me sick. I'm sick of him. He's a good guy, though. You know, I met him. He came and dropped a Bible off at my office. Yeah, I just thought you needed to get close to the Holy Spirit, Kalfas. I'm like, well, thanks for the Bible. I'm sitting there fucking reading it. It's 3:00 in the morning. I can't get no sleep because I'm really into the Revelations book right now. This is amazing. I'm like, literally, like, the world's coming to the end. It says in the Bible, thank you, Anthony. Oh, you just watched the Jill's Office video? Reality is comedy. I just uploaded a video to this channel last week. We produced it with Quentin Howell. I'm not going to call Anthony. Check out my book. Okay, so we produced this video with Quentin Howell. We did it in my office. So he's like, I got an idea. I'm like, well, I ain't got no fucking ideas, so you better have the ideas. You're the producer. We got to make this video, Quentin. He shows up at my house with a camera crew and a fucking $20,000 Red Dragon camera, cinema camera that they use in filming movies. I'm like, we're going to use that? I thought we were going to just use this little YouTube camera. He's like, no, we're fucking shooting a movie, dog. And he's on a Segway. He's on a Segway. I'm like, okay. Now I don't know how to write a script, so I paid him to write a script. I don't